Hi guys, thank you for tuning in and listen to my daily tips for this couple of days. I hope this tips have been helpful to you. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. For today's topic, it will be a short one. The topic will be on how to create a new share folder, user, and group. The first thing I'm going to show you is how to create a share folder. What a share folder is just like a place where you can store your data. So it's just like a folder that you use to store your data on your PC or Mac. Now, let me show you how to create a share folder. You simply go to Control Panel, click Share Folder, click Create. Once this window appears, simply put the name of your share folder. In this case, I'll put Demo. Usually, I will leave this tick box unticked and click Next. You have an option whether you want to encrypt the share folder or not. If you do encrypt the folder, this will give you an extra protection. And the only way you to access the share folder if you have the password or the encryption key file. But for this case, I'll leave it as it is. Next. And in here, you can specify on the limit of the capacity of the share folder. I'll put 100 gigabyte, for example. Then I click Next. Here are the summary of what you have done. Then just click Apply. Here, you'll be able to choose which user can access this share folder. But I'll leave it this as is for now. And click OK. You can access the share folder through File Station. As you can see here, demo. And you can put any single file or every file that you want in here. You can also access this share folder through File Explorer if you're using Windows and Finder if you're using Mac. Next thing I'm going to show you is how to create a new user. Now, just go to Control Panel, click on User, click Create, then this window will appear. Input the name and the password. So I'll put the name test demo and the password. Yep, and then click Next. And choose the group of this user. I'll explain a bit more in details about the group later. In this case, I'll leave it as is, and I'll click Next. By default, this user has no access to any share folder, but you can customize which folder that this user can have access to. And you can choose whether read only or read and write. In this case, I would choose to have access on the demo folder, which is demo this one, and I'll put read and write. I click Next. In this window, you can choose what is the limit that this user can store on a specific folder. In this case, I will leave it as is as well, and I click Next. You'll be able to assign this user to which Synology package that he can access to. If the user needs to collaborate with other team members, you need to allow File Station, Synology Drive, and Synology Chat. Once you're done, click Next. You'll also be able to limit on the download, upload limit of this user. And in this case, I will leave it as is as well. Then you can click Next. Then this will show the summary of what you have done. You just need to click Apply. Then your user will be created, as you can see here. Before I show you how to create a group, I'm going to explain to you why a group would help. Imagine that you have 100 employees in a company and you have to do setup for every single one of them. It will be a nightmare, right? This is where group comes in. So instead of you setting up permissions, quota, application, and speed limit for every single user, you can simply group them. So all users that are assigned to this group will have the same rules. One of the examples would be if a company have a multiple departments and each department have a number of folders they need to access to. You simply can create the group based on each of the department requirements. So when you create a new user, you simply need to assign the user depending on which department they're on. Let me show you how to create groups. You simply go to Control Panel, the group, create, and name your group. In this case, I'll just put demo. I'll put the description as this is only for testing. Then you click Next. Then choose which folder that this group will have permissions on. In this case, I'll choose demo for read and write and surveillance for read only. And I click next. I'll leave the quota as is, so I don't need to do anything in this page. I'll just click next. Then choose the application permissions. Since we want to use this as a collaboration tools, I'll choose Synology Drive, File Station, DSM, and Synology Chat. And then I click next. You can also customize the group limit, speed limit as well. But if you don't want to do anything, just leave it as is and then click next. Here is the summary of what you have done, and you click apply. So now the group is created. So if you create a new user, for example, new user, and I'll create the password. And I click next. As you can see, the demo is here. You simply just need to add this demo, click next. So you don't actually need to do all this anymore. As you can see, since the group permissions already automatically do things for you. So yeah, you don't need to do anything. Just click next and apply. That's it. It's so much simpler. And finally, if you already have an AD server or a LDAP server, you can join the nest to the directory service. To access your AD and LDAP, you simply go to Control Panel, click Domain and LDAP, and you can do your configuration in here and here. Then the nest will pull down all the user credentials to streamline your user setup. And this will conclude my presentation for today. And thank you so much for watching.